6'1" junior from Kiefer. She's averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds. She had 14 and 5 rebounds in the first meeting in 25 minutes of play. Macy Gore will start. She is a 5'7" sophomore from Tologa and played at Sealing High School. She was an All-Stater, played one season at Oral Roberts University in Tulsa, and then transferred along with her sister Carly Gore to finish their playing careers in Weatherford. Macy averages 9.8 points per ball game and 2.9 rebounds. Bethany Franks did not make the trip to Alva for personal reasons on Monday night. She returns here tonight at the Noble Complex. Franks is a 5'11" senior from Norman, averaging 7.7 points per ball game and 6.6 rebounds. She had one of her better all-round games against Oklahoma Baptist in Weatherford earlier this month when she tallied 10 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Carly Gore will start. She's a 5'9" sophomore, again a transfer from ORU, averaging 14.6 points per ball game and 6.9 rebounds. She is a difficult load for Oklahoma Baptist to handle down low. She played 24 minutes against the Bison, 15 points, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 6 rebounds in Southwestern's victory earlier this year. And Makira Tramble, who twice this year has been named the league's player of the week from here in Shawnee, completes the starting lineup. She's 5'10", averaging 21.5 points and 9 rebounds per ball game. Kelsey Music is in her 12th season, 215 and 117 at Southwestern. She's a former Fresno State assistant coach, also played for high school basketball at Canton and collegiately at Cameron University. Music in the conference is 147 and 71. Here's the starters tonight for Bo Overton, the 0-8 Lady Bison, 0-7 in Great American Conference play. It's Lou Savannah, 6'2" sophomore from Copenhagen, Denmark. 3 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals against Swasu in the first meeting. She averages 4 points and 2.6 rebounds per ball game. Jalen Stapleton is a 5'5" senior from Meade, Kansas, transfer from Barton County Community College in her second season here on Bison Hill. She had 13 and 6 to go along with 5 assists Monday night. 14 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds against Southwestern in Weatherford. Jalen averaged 11.4 points per ball game and 2.6 rebounds. Carissa Price is a 5'10" high school. She's averaging 9.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, had 13 and 60 against Southern Nazarene, 16 points in 35 minutes of the game in Weatherford. Melissa Southern, the 5'11" sophomore from Elk City, will start. Southern is averaging 3.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, and Andrea Petrarina, the much improved international player from Lithuania, completes the starting lineup, averaging 8.4 points per ball game and 7.1 rebounds per outing. And again, to put this in perspective, the way she's been playing, Petra Ryda had 13 points both against Southern and Southwestern. In Weatherford at the time, had 3 days, much improved this year for OBU. Here we go, Southwestern of the road. Navy and Columbia Blue has the first possession of the contest. Into the front court with it is Gore. They lob it to the foul line left for Carly Gore. Into the corner with it is Lauren Ramey. OBU in that patented 2-3 zone. They'll bounce it to the high post. Attacking is Gore, and she lays it up and in off the window. And that's the way the game starts. On a Carly Gore layup, it's 2-0.
And that's where Southwestern killed Oklahoma Baptist last time. Carly Gore catching the ball at the free throw line, either kicking it for a wide open jumper or an easy layup.
Stapleton is double. Jump passes right side of Southern, and Jalen drives in, bounces it for Andrea, who lays it up and in, and it's tied at 2. And that's the way to finish down low. That's been something that's been bothering this Bison club.
Yes, something that has not been executed very well, but Petrarita, 2 hands, strong on the bounce pass off the glass.
Macy Gore, the left-hander, bounces it down low for Bethany Franks. Franks backs it out, her 10-footer left angle, back rims, and Jalen Stapleton with a rebound. And she is out and running for OBU. It's 2-on-2. Stapleton attacks, now is cut off with a hometown girl, Makira Tramble, from here in Shawnee. 2-2 as we played 75 seconds here in the opening period from the Noble Complex of the OBU campus in Shawnee. Tramble going one-on-one with Stapleton, who bounces it to Southern foul line left. Now to Price, who cuts back door right to left. They cover her up. She'll get it to Petrarita, who muscles up and in and gets the and one. And Andrea Petrarita, who has shot free throws well up until Monday night, will have a chance at an and one.
Good signs of OBU getting the ball deep. First to Carissa Price. She dribbles across the lane to the left block. Nothing there. She dumps it off to Petrarita and one.
Petrarita, before the start of the week, was shooting 82% for the foul line. That ranked her 9th in the Great American Conference. On Monday night, she was just 1 of 5 at the foul line, but she has all 5 here to start as she swishes down the free throw. OBU scored 5 straight. Gore bounce pass out high, spins into the paint, backs down, draws a double from Savannah along with Petrarita. Leaves it right side for Gore to Tramble. She'll cross over, pull up at the foul line, back rims it. Franks, the human rebounding machine, down low with it to Macy Gore. She loses a handle, drive it in, and Savannah scoops it up on the first SWOSU turnover. And then Southern is blocked in the backcourt and fouled by Macy Gore. That's the second Lady Bulldog team foul.
Good defense by Oklahoma Baptist getting their hands on the ball, but I think that was actually a kick by Andrea Petrarita, and the OBU Bison got away with that.
8:13 to play in the first period. Petrarita 5, Southwestern and Carly Gore 2. That's been the scoring here early. Southwestern opened the evening with a bucket. Since then, it's been 5 straight on the board for the Bison. Top of the key is Southern, swings it left side for Carissa Price. Price with it to Savannah out front. Now she goes right side in front of the Southwestern bench, and Kelsey Music wing right. Now she'll get a rub, move left to the top of the circle. Back to Price, shot clock at 5. Southern drives in, pump fake, shoots. Missed it for the right block over Gore. Gore with a rebound, had it knocked off of her leg, and it's run down by her sister Macy. Macy slides left, spins to the paint, lays it up, and she's hacked in the act. And Macy Gore will go to the free throw line. It'll be the first foul against Oklahoma Baptist, and it goes against Andrea Petrarita. OBU trailed by 1 against Southern Nazarene after 1 here on Monday night. Outscored SNU by 7 to take a lead to the halftime locker room. And it was a 19-7 fourth period, including a 10-2 closing run by Southern Nazarene that ultimately handed OBU what was their 8th straight victory to start the season, of their 17th in succession. Gore misses the first, hits the second. Southwestern is a 74% foul shooting team. That stops a run of 5 unanswered by OBU. 5-3 the lead. Stapleton ridden into the front court, now is trapped right side. Needs some help. It's knocked out of her hands and taken away by Tramble. Up ahead it goes for Gore. 1-on-1 with Price. Spins in, loses the handle. Now Carly runs it down wing right. With 7:20 to play here in the first period, Gore will trigger a 3. It's no good for the right circle. Rebound to Ramey, and she is called for a loose ball foul. Lauren Ramey picks up her first, and now 3 starters for SWOSU have a personal foul with almost 3 minutes gone in the first period, and OBU leading 5-3.
Melissa Southern doing a good job being strong with the basketball as Ramey tried to fight her for it, but Southern had position.
Macy Gore pressures Jalen Stapleton, who angles right, now beats the double team with a bounce pass to Southern out front. Mo dribbles to the foul line, jumper in and out, and back down. Melissa Southern knocks down the jump shot, and OBU leads it again by 4 at 7-3.
Melissa Southern is coming up with the ball with Stapleton. Southwestern's man drops off to double team.
Macy Gore will let fly a 3 right circle. It's no good. Rebound tipped out. Southern has it. It's 3-on-2. Now to Stapleton, who pulls up on the right block, comes up short. Jalen gets her own miss, goes back up, missed everything on that one. Petrarita in the land of giants playing volleyball with 2 Southwestern players. And now a scramble on the floor and a tie-up, and the possession will stay with Oklahoma Baptist. But how about the effort from Petrarita against 2 Lady Bulldogs down low?
She kept the ball alive, and ultimately I think it was Stapleton that tied that up.
Carissa Price out of Carl Albert High School in Midwest City triggers it inbounds to Savannah, to Stapleton, now to Carissa, thought about 3. Tramble now covers her up. Shot clock was at 20. It's down to 10. Left wing is Price to a cutting Petrarita. They trap her. She kicks it out and then threw it right to Tramble. Tramble on a cross-court pass to Gore. Macy up the left side, veers, now spins left block and lays it in. Macy Gore with her first bucket.
That was a perfect play call by Bo Overton, knowing that they're going to double on Petrarita's man, came up to the guard. Petrarita wide open. She didn't get the shot off early enough.
First half of the Bison Network brought to you by Send Relief. 5:54 to play opening period. OBU's lead is 7-5. Out front is Malou Savannah, now to Stapleton just inside the midcourt stripe. Guarded by Macy Gore. She angles right, turns the corner, gets into the paint, try to bounce it for Petrarita. That was a terrible pass. Couldn't be handled. It's another turnover for OBU. Macy Gore out and running, pulls up elbow left and got the jump shot. That's 4 straight for Macy, and that's the run for SWOSU as they drive it at 7.
Yeah, normally Stapleton has very good vision, but there was no chance of completing that pass with the Bulldogs standing right to her left.
4th turnover turns into the 4th point off turns for Southwestern as they force 4 from OBU. Southern with it, middle of the floor. Goes to Carissa Price with 5:12 to play in the opening period. Savannah left side to Stapleton. Lobs it down low, and it's underthrown and intercepted. That's Bethany Franks with the steal. Gore up ahead to her sister Carly Gore. Lays it up over 3 defenders, back rims it, and Savannah is down for the rebound. And then the bounce pass nearly stolen by Carly Gore, and it is an OBU turnover. It was off of Jalen Stapleton out of bounds.
Malou Savannah did a good job getting that rebound. Then she got double teamed. She spin pivoted with the ball chinned, but then she bounced past it straight right next to the defender.
Timeout on the floor. 4:58 to play. First period from Shawnee. Southwestern and Oklahoma Baptist are tied at 7. This is OBU basketball on the Bison Radio.
Spending life wisely means taking small steps towards a life of love and impact. And we're here to inspire and empower you along the way. Spend life wisely. First United Bank.
Attorney Jordan Klinger at McIntyre Law. We have over 100 years of experience fighting for Oklahomans injured in automobile and semi-accidents. Distracted driving is an epidemic. According to government studies, 1 in 4 crashes now involve texting and driving. That's 1.6 million accidents caused each year by distracted drivers. If you have been injured and you want to know your rights, call us now. The consultation is free. We love what we do and we're good at it. We are trial lawyers. Call McIntyre Law today.
First substitution tonight off of the bench for Bo Overton is Woodward sophomore Kaylee Hurst, averaging 3.9 points and 1.9 rebounds. She had 3 points and 3 rebounds to go along with 2 assists and 2 steals in the game at Southwestern. OBU inbounds in a tie game. They get it up to Hurst. Hurst goes one-on-one with Franks, who hacks down. That's Tramble and not Franks. And Kyra gets her first foul. So the next whistle will send Oklahoma Baptist to the line for 2, as will this because it was a shooting foul with 4:52 to play in the opening period. First foul shot by Hurst is up and down. Kaylee Hurst now 12 of 13 in her first Division II season here in Shawnee after transferring following 1 season at NOC Enid. Second foul shot, pinballs in and out, and the rebound to Bethany Franks. To Macy Gore into the front court. Left side to Kyra Tramble. She's covered up by Hurst. Now to Carly Gore. Gore back to Macy, top of the circle. Jump passes to Tramble left side. Good job by OBU on Tramble. They cross-court it left to right and now get it to Gore. She'll put up a 3 and got it cleanly. Carly Gore with a high arcing 3, nothing but net. Knocks down her 29th 3 of the year, and Southwestern leads it by a count of 10-8. As they've scored 7 of the last 8 points here with the period. Out high, it's River Romine who's out there for the first time. Romine working one-on-one against Kyra Tramble. Now veers left towards the center circle. Left wing is Carissa Price. 8 to shoot. Price dumps it down low to Petra Ryda. She draws a double. Quarter left with it is Hurst. She'll get in. Frees up River Romine with 2 to shoot. Misses the shot. And down for the rebound is Bethany Franks. She'll outlet to Tramble, who gallops up the left sideline. Southwestern by 2. Underneath, Tramble finds a wide open Ramey, and she blew the bunny. I mean, there wasn't an OBU player within 3 steps of her. The Bison fortunately get the rebound.
And that's 2 layups wide open that Southwestern's missed. Otherwise, they would extend their 2-point lead.
Macy Gore rips the pass out of Kaylee Hurst's hands at the opposite end. Tramble puts up a 3 left side. It's in and out. Down for the rebound, Carissa Price with 3.5 to go with the first period. 10-8 Southwestern the score. Romine pulls up foul line right, kicks it in the corner. Hurst 3 on the way is no good. It caroms right back to Kaylee. She'll take 3 dribbles, reset, and get it into the hands of River Romine, the point guard. Shot clock down to 12. Romine loses the handle, drives right. 10 to shoot. Now she needs some help and had it ripped out of her hands by Macy Gore. I think she was staying to the sideline. Scott, OBU is just letting Southwestern take the ball out of the hands, and then they're driving to the sideline and getting themselves trapped.
That's right. There's no movement. Bo Overton's doing a good job of spreading the floor because he knows that all Southwestern's man-to-man defense is the next closest man will come double team, so you prevent that, but you still have to have movement on offense.
Price will inbound to Petra Ryda. 5 of the shot clock. Andrea burns her dribble out high. Looked like she double dribbled. She'll throw up a runner and bricks it from the left circle. And with 2:55 to go with the first period, Tabor Beer is out there and has it. to Macy Gore. Straight on for three, no good. Romine down for the Oklahoma Baptist rebound. She weaves her way through a double team, slips to the floor, loses the handle. Tramble has it up ahead to Gore. Layup is good.
Romine did a good job on the rebound. She got position and pulled it down and weaved through the defense and just fell down and lost the ball.
2:29 to play here in the first period. It's now 12-8, and look who's out there. Khalifa Ford, number 34. First time since late December of 2019 she's in a game. Romine has the ball knocked away from her, and it's picked up in the backcourt by Beers. She'll trigger a three. That one back rims, rebound tip, and Ford had it, couldn't get it. And now they leave it right circle to Franks. Her three no good. Bethany Franks runs down the rebound, wing right. OBU doing a lot of standing around. Macy Gore with a crossover dribble goes right to left and backdoor for the layup. Macy Gore with her third basket, and right now it's Macy and Carly Gore doing the work on Oklahoma Baptist, and Bo Overton is not happy at all over there with the Bison sideline. 12-8 Southwestern with 2:02 to play. Make that 14-8 Southwestern with 2:02 to play here in the first period. This is a little bit disappointing, Scott, from what we've seen thus far from OBU.
There's no doubt. Makaira Tramble kept those offensive possessions alive by getting tips and getting an offensive rebound. Nobody put a body on Tramble one time on that.
Times 3 of 9 shooting. Southwestern is 6 of 16. Rebounds +3 for OBU, 10-7. Bison being out-rebounded by almost 3 a game. Southwestern being out-rebounded by over 6 a contest. 14-8. Southwestern, they've scored 7 straight. We're under 2 minutes to play here in the first half, or first period. Now Beebe is out there, whips it left. Price will trigger a three. It's in and out and down for the rebound is Franks. Carissa Price has had some really good games in her career, especially on this floor against Southwestern. Tabor Beer gets a cross-court pass, lobs it left corner, driving to score. She'll get it to Franks. Franks holds it above her head, pivots back to Macy. She'll cross-court it right side for Tramble, who drives in, bounces down low for Franks, who lays it in.
Good look-away pass by Makaira Tramble. She was dribbling. The defense had to collapse, and nice bounce pass to Franks.
OBU down 16-8 now with 1:17 to play here in the first period. Long three put up by Khalifa Ford, back rims. Swasu is making it one and done primarily for OBU in the first half. Tramble with it out front. Gets a return pass on the wing. They dare her to shoot. She puts up a three and missed that one. Beebe with her first rebound of the night. Now bounces between the legs of Macy Gore. Gore pressure to the backcourt against Kaylee Hurst. A tie-up is called, and that's another OBU turnover.
Avery Zinn just dribbled right into Makaira Tramble instead of going to the side or just giving the ball up to the other side of the floor.
Yeah, it wasn't Hurst. It was Avery Zinn who's out there, 5'5" freshman from Anadarko. Southwestern to inbound. Tabor Beer lobs it foul line right. They kick it out of the wing. Back to Tabor. Now they flash Carly Gore to the high post. Good bounce pass down low, and Franks lays it in. Southwestern is doing whatever they want right now. It's 18-8 with 40 seconds to play here in the first period. Zinn in the backcourt with the right hand, working against Beer. Now is doubled, loses the handle. Beer with it up ahead to Carly Gore. She lays it up, and it rattles out, no good. Tramble with the rebound, goes back up and lays it in. Just terrible ball handling right now by OBU. Zinn will handle it in the backcourt. The inbounds pass from Khalifa Ford. 18 seconds to play first period. It's 20-8 Southwestern. Zinn with Beer poking to the basketball. Beer's right, dribbles behind the back. Gets into the paint, lobs it down low. BB pulls it away, takes a dribble, lays it up. It was in the cylinders, rattled out. Rebound to Swasu. Franks to Tramble. 2 seconds, 1 second to go in the period. Tramble will trigger a three at front rims, and OBU dodged a bullet there. As it is, the Bison will go scoreless for the last 4:49 of the first period. Southwestern will close on a 13-0 run, and the Lady Bulldogs lead by 12, 20-8 going to the second period. Back in a moment. This is Bison basketball on the Bison.
Possible to cook bacon burger at home. Pickles, smoked cheddar, Monterey Jack, bacon, tangy barbecue sauce, and orange and white stripes with the word Whataburger emblazoned on the front of it? If so, then absolutely. Good thing there's the Time Barbecue Bacon Burger at Whataburger.
Get more and buy it for less. At Hudaberg Chevy in Midwest City, it's that simple. Get more money for your trade and buy new Chevys for less. And you'll get payments that fit any budget. HudabergGM.com.
You can count on Hudaberg, we'll give you more.
Trade it in for more, buy it for less. It's that easy. At Hudaberg Buick GMC in Midwest City, it's that simple. Get more money for your trade and buy new Buicks and GMCs for less. HudabergGM.com.
You can count on Hudaberg, we'll give you more.
Bison started the contest 2 for 2 for the field. They made just one of their last 10, shooting 3 of 12 after 10 minutes. Southwestern heating up. They're at 9 of 21. Both teams just a combined 1 for 12, ice cold from beyond the arc. First half of the Bison Network brought to you by Send Relief, helping you make a difference in your community and the world around, because when help and hope combine, lives are changed. Khalifa Ford, Carissa Price, Jenny Beebe, Kaylee Hurst, and Jalen Stapleton will open the second period for OBU. Bison on pace for 40 turnovers. They had 10 in the first period. Stapleton with it, right side to Hurst to Ford. One dribble pass knocked away, and it's out of bounds with 22 remaining of the shot clock.
And Southwestern closed that first quarter on a 17-1 run. OBU is up 7-3 in the early going.
Khalifa Ford, top of the circle, out high to Kaylee Hurst. Hurst being pressured now by Maddie Spurl. Back to Khalifa, attacks left, spins, foul line left. Now needs some help, kicks it back out high to Stapleton with 8 to shoot. Jalen a screen left, now turns the corner, is cut off on the baseline by Franks. 2 seconds, 1 second to shoot, and she throws it away. Another OBU turnover, their 11th of the night. Spurl or Beer into the paint to Tramble for 3, swish, she got it deep left wing. Kyra Tramble with 5. OBU quickly attacks at the other end. Hurst then as Southwestern gets back. Uses a spin dribble wing right.
Yeah, Stapleton got in a bad position there, knowing the shot clock was going down. Khalifa Ford cut to be open, but she didn't pop out where there was no passing lane.
Stapleton to Price, left quarter for Beebe. He goes up, and Franks blocks the shot. With 8 on the shot clock and just under 9 minutes to play in the first half. Yeah,
you're not going to make a jump shot down in front of Bethany Franks by setting and shooting. You're going to have to actually shoot an actual jump stop over her.
8th block for Bethany for Southwestern. That is their 31st of the year. Hurst will trigger a 3 left quarter. It's no good. Khalifa Force runs down the rebound. Ford, as they try to tie her up, is going to be draw a foul on Gore. That's going to be her second.
Good job by Khalifa Ford. When she chased that rebound down way out to the right wing, she got double teamed. She stepped strong with the ball in between the defenders, and of course they're going to reach and force that foul.
OBU has not scored in the last 6:03. We're at 8:49 to play here in the second period. SWOSU 23, the Bison 8. Stapleton between the circles out front. Looking for some help from Beebe. Now they roll Jenny. Jenny takes a dribble, kicks it left wing. Hurst pulls up, throws up a little runner, and got it. Haley Hurst with her first basket to go along with a field goal, and the drought mercifully is over. It's 23-10 SWOSU.
That's how you can score on the Bulldogs. When they come out and double team, there's always somebody open there. You get the ball, and then you have 3-on-1.
Maddie Spurl, foul line left. To Beer out high, cross courts at wing left for Reagan Crawford. Back to Tramble, right side. Beer will trigger a 3. It's no good. And Franks runs down the rebound. Her kick-out pass deflected by Stapleton. Price has it. Had it knocked free. Runs it down. Gets it to Jalen. Cross-courts it to Khalifa. And she overshoots everything in the left-handed layup. Southwestern with the rebound. Tramble up ahead, right side. 15-foot jump shot. Back rims from Reagan Crawford. And going after the rebound was Franks, but she's out of bounds.
That was unfortunate. That was a really nice fast break. Carissa Price in the middle of the floor getting up, kicks it to Stapleton on the right side, pulls the defense to her wide open, uncontested layup. Khalifa Ford blows the bunny.
Kayla Highfill will come in. She had 3 points and was 1 of 1 from three-point range into 3.5 minutes against Southern Nazarene here on Monday night. Stapleton in the backcourt, needs some help. She retreats. Count is on, gets it to Ford. Khalifa had it knocked free, gets it back, whips it down to Stapleton. Left quarter to Highfill. She'll put up a 3. Bang! She got it. Comes in ice cold and knocks down a 3. OBU was within 10 at 23-13.
Was the double team and then the backside going up to pick off the pass.
Crawford gets it down low to Spurl. She spins into the paint, bounces it back to Reagan. Drives baseline right, jump passes cross court to Tramble. Tramble guarded there by Jalen Stapleton. To Beer, top of the key. She works down low, bounces it for Franks, who's going to be fouled on the floor before the shot.
Frank's got inside Jenny Beebe there for good position.
Khalifa Ford picks up her first personal. In their only loss this season, a week ago in Weatherford, Bethany Franks went into the 1,000-point club, the 14th player of the decorated program history of Southwestern women's basketball. The lob it inbounds to Maddie Spurl, who cuts right to left into the paint. To Beer in the corner, she'll drive, bounces it down low for Maddie North. To Spurl, she'll put up a three-quarter left, no. Nobody boxes out, Makaira Tramble. Tramble attacks around Hurst, almost had it stolen by Stapleton. Makaira whips it in the paint to Crawford, back to Tramble, wing left. 6 to shoot, Tramble kicks it off of the baseline for Maddie North. Right side open for three, Crawford, it rattles off. And the rebound finally to Jalen Stapleton, who ripped it away from Makaira Tramble. Stapleton up ahead to Highfield, and she legs it in.
Nice pass by Stapleton, had her choice of Chambers on the right or cutting Highfield, and Highfield made the bucket.
OBU on a little bit of a run after going scoreless for more than 6 minutes dating back to the first period. They're within 8, 23-13. Beer steps inside the arc and knocks down a long two off the crossover dribble. Tabor Beer with her first bucket. Stapleton quickly back the other end, pushes the issue to Petra Ryana, who didn't expect the pass. It hit her in the hands. That's always dangerous. And Beer comes out with yet another turnover. Across court, Tramble gets her feet set for three. No, that one was too strong. Maddie Spurl with a rebound, and then it's taken away by Madison Chambers. Up ahead to Stapleton, 1-on-2. She hit the bottom of the backboard, and Southwestern has the miss. Quickly back the other way. Spurl turns to the three, drives back door through the paint, misses the layup, and another rebound for Madison Chambers. To Stapleton, now to Highfield. Thought about a three, moves left, fires that one, it's short. And Tramble has it for Southwestern.
You know, I don't mind OBU pushing the ball up the floor, but they've got to take care of the basketball. People have to catch the ball, and you can't leave your dribble up in the air and then be forced to throw a pass.
Beer, a deep three left wing, misses that one. Another offensive rebound for Southwestern. That's going to be their 8th of the contest. Tramble with it out high to Crawford, who snagged the rebound. Back to Tramble, who whips it left to Beer. Beer penetrates the zone, is cut off elbow left. Bounces it for Makaira. Out front it goes for Spurl. Her three not online, and the rebound to Hurst, who tried to cross court, and it's stolen away by Beer, and then Hurst trying to tie the basketball up does, and that will be a Southwestern turnover because the arrow favors Oklahoma Baptist.
Kaylee Hurst made up for her mistake. She could not make that pass to Stapleton, not knowing the player's right behind her ready to come pick it off and take it from her.
Correction, that is a foul on Tabor Beer, not a tie-up, as Hurst will check out. Malou Savannah comes back in. First foul against Tabor Beer, second of the period against Southwestern. It's 25-15, SWOSU under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Romine back out there at the point guard position, lobs it to Chambers. Down low to Petra Ryder, who spins and had it taken away from her, but they're going to call a foul against Southwestern. I think it's against Maddie North. That's going to be her first. And that is a break for Oklahoma Baptist as we will pause for a timeout. 4:57 to play, first half. OBU trails by 10, 25-15. This is Bison basketball on the OBU basketball.
McIntyre of McIntyre Law. We have over 100 years of experience fighting for Oklahomans injured in automobile or semi-trucking accidents. Distracted driving is an epidemic. According to government studies, there are 1.6 million accidents caused each year by distracted drivers using cell phones. 1 in 4 of all crashes now involve texting and driving. If you have been injured and want to learn more about your rights, call us right now. The consultation is free.
We love what we do, and we're good at it. We are trial lawyers. Call McIntyre Law today.
We can't walk in your shoes or work right beside you, but we can be here for you in money, in life. We get it. We're on this path together, you and TFCU, Tinker Federal Credit.
Step aside for network stations to identify themselves. This is Bison basketball on the Oklahoma Baptist Bison Network. Bison basketball out of the timeout will be Kayla Highfield, who graduated at the age of 17 in December from Alva High School to inbound to Savannah. Malou Savannah to River Romine left circle. She's being blanketed by Beer. Turns the corner, trying to lob it down low and threw it away. It's intercepted by Makira Tramble. Tramble up the left side. Stutter steps, gets into the paint. Petrarita knocked it away. A turnover for Southwestern, their sixth. Chambers almost threw it in the backcourt for Malou Savannah. And a foul called against Southwestern. That's against Maddie North. That's her second. Next foul will send Oklahoma Baptist to the line for two, as that's the fourth whistle against SWOSU here in the period.
That could have been a backcourt, even though Savannah was in the front court when she caught it. She just had 1 foot established.
4:19 to play here in the first period. Highfill, right wing, veers top of the circle. Savannah, left side for Madison Chambers. Maddie dribbles, lobs it, a soft lob pass that's deflected. Gee, Tramble with another turnover for OBU. That's their 15th and their 5th already at the halfway point of the second period. Baseline right within his North takes a dribble in. He counted for Maddie North, and Southwestern doing a good job distributing the basket. 6th assist on 12 made baskets.
Well, that's Carly Gore getting that ball at the free throw line.
Look at Highfill, a catch and shoot 3 left wing, and she has 8. Her career high in back-to-back games, 10 against Northwestern and Southeastern. 3:41 to play here in the first half. The lead goes back down to 27-18.
They let Carly Gore catch it there again. There's no excuse for that when there's no left wing wanting to get the ball. I know Tramble's on the other side.
Crawford loads up and nails a 3 right wing. Southwestern with their third triple here in the first half. They average almost 12 makes per game beyond the arc.
See, that entry pass to the free throw line makes everybody collapse in, and then the wings are wide open for the three-point shot.
Highfill just loses the handle and then a foul in the backcourt. Are they calling it an intentional foul? I think they are. It's on Kayla Highfill, and that was out of frustration, and that's her first. That was just a very young freshman, and I mean a young freshman, taking out frustration on Southwestern after the turnover.
But she's still positive points for the Bison. 2 big three-pointers just keeping OBU in this game.
Carly Gore will have everybody off the line and shoot the 2 intentional foul shots. Nothing but net on both, and Carly has 9 points. So it'll be Southwestern basketball. And let's see if Highfill comes out of the lineup. I bet she does, and she does. And coming back in is going to be Carissa Price. 3:24 to play, first half. Todd Miller, Scott Wanish with you with Shawnee, 32-18. After this, OBU hits the road for the next 2. Gore foul line right. Back out high to Beer. Tabor to Tramble, left circle, 3 on the way, good. Makira Tramble has her 8th point, and she's been quiet. Tramble with a couple 3-point baskets. Shooting here in the first half, Makira just 3 of 7. Romine veers right, hands it off to Price near the sideline. Has to throw it cross court. Savannah drives in, loses the handle, gets it back, and then throws it out of bounds.
Somebody's going to have to step up and handle the ball for the Bison to have any chance to get back in this ball game.
35-18 with 2:45 to play here in the first half. Beer, a no-look pass down low to Carly Gore, layup good, and Chambers was slow to get over there, and she'll commit the foul.
A lot of standing around on offense and even more standing around on defense the last couple times. Petrarita and Madison Chambers just standing there, let the long pass underneath the goal. Nothing happened.
Might be wrong, Scott. Do you agree? But I don't think I'm going to be in that locker room at halftime. I think Bo has been very patient as he needs to be this season, but the effort has not been what it's been in previous games, and the turnovers just sloppy.
Yeah, it just need more intensity.
Foul shot rattles out, no good. Rebound to Southwestern. Malou Savannah ends up on the floor. River Romine through the pair. Carissa Price through the top of the key, and now Savannah is slowly walking into the offensive end.
She really needs to come out if you stop play for her, which is a good call by the official because Oklahoma Baptist had possession. Savannah took an elbow in the chops from Bethany Franks on the other end.
And now we're going to get a timeout on the floor with 2:33 to play here in the first half. Southwestern leading by 19, 37-18. And if you don't take care of the basketball against this team, a single-digit lead can go to 25 or 30 very, very quickly. SWOSU is outscoring their opponents their first 8, almost 21 points per ball game.
Well, at least half of these turnovers are unforced turnovers. Just like you saw, Savannah was dribbling the ball, left of the key, lost it, hit Tramble, bounced back, and somehow it bounced back in her hands, and then she just threw it out of bounds. There was no pressure or anything, and it wasn't just Malou Savannah. It's been Jalen Stapleton, River Romine. They're just dropping the basketball off their foot, rolling in the backcourt. It just seems like the intensity's not there tonight.
Northwestern led Southwestern by 2 at Alva Monday night before Soissons did what good teams do, and they win the fourth period 25-17. OBU was tied with Southern Nazarene here on Monday night at 61 before a 10-2 Crimson Storm closing run sent OBU to their 8th straight loss at over Tadera. Savannah remains out there along with Carissa Price, River Romine, Khalifa Ford, who's making her debut and into the ball game for the first time in more than 2 years, and Andrea Petrarita.
Well, the Bison down by 20 here, 38-18, 2:33 before intermission. They're going to have to make some kind of run to just have life in the latter half.
OBU hits the road for 2 after this one Saturday afternoon. That is now a 3 and 5 o'clock start in Ada. 2:45 our pregame start on the network. Khalifa Ford between the circles for River Romine. Romine kicks it right side for Malou Savannah. She's doubled. Savannah underhands it to Romine. Thursday night, a week from tonight, we're up at Alva. Ford cuts to the basket, gets a pump fake and lays it in. Khalifa with her first basket.
Maybe that gets the lid off for Khalifa coming back from December of 19, but Malou Savannah picked up her dribble again. One dribble. You think you're going to get double team from this team? Yes, if you pick up your dribble.
38-20 is the score. Tramble with it out high. Penetrates to the free throw line, leaves it for Beer. Misses strong on the rebound. Rebound tipped by CP. Took it away from Tramble. Veers left, throws it up ahead. Petrarita runs it down, spins, and scores from the left block.
Good reception by Petrarita. Price was forcing the issue. Kind of a tough reception, one-handed, got her balance, and then just a little one-handed shot.
38-22 Southwestern. Crawford penetrates, sets Tramble up all day to look at a three, and she knocked it down. Kyra Tramble with 11. You can't give her that much space. 1:19 to play in the first half. It's 41-22.
Yeah, that was River Romine's side on the top. She kind of came in a little bit because the ball was put in the lane.
Romine, a good feed to Ford off the dribble. Can't finish. Petrarita with the rebound. Muscles back up and in. Andrea now with her 9th point here in the first half and a minute to go before intermission.
Yeah, 4 straight points by Petrarita. That's something. That's the intensity. Maybe that'll carry over to her teammates in this game.
Tabor Beer with the top of the circle. Right side to Crawford. Foul line right, it's Tramble. Swings it left. Beer off the dribble. Jump passes down low to Carly Gore. Got too far to the basket, but she's hacked. And Malou Savannah is going to be called for her first personal.
On the 2-3 zone on the right block, that's where Malou Savannah's playing defense. But Carly Gore just stepped right inside her for the wide open shot at the basket.
Stampede donors are making a direct and tangible impact for the success of over 550 OBU student athletes in the classroom, community, and in the fields of competition. When you give to the Stampede, you are truly investing in champions. Learn more and sign up today at obubison.com/stampede. First free throw by Carly Gore is up and down. She's hit 3 of 4 from the foul line, and she joins Tramble in double figures for Southwestern, and the second one is good. So the lead now is 43-24 with 40 seconds to play here in the first half. Romine, pass too high off Price's fingertips out of bounds.
You know, I like the idea against this defense. Price probably could have caught that pass. It wasn't an easy catch. The turnover will probably go to Romine, but when Romine bypasses all those traps, if you can do that, if you have an open shot, that really gives you a big advantage. You have 3-on-1 the other end.
18th first half turnover for Oklahoma Baptist. Right wing is Reagan Crawford from Piedmont to Beer. Back to Reagan. Reagan now to Tramble, who pops out top of the circle to Tabor Beer. She'll work into the paint. Back to Crawford, right circle, drives in, had it knocked away and stolen by River Romine, and then Crawford commits the foul. Good job by River Romine on the defensive end, and she'll be rewarded with a couple of free throws at the opposite end.
Yes, that was a great job by River Romine when Crawford dribbled past her right next to Romine, just way too close, and then she just got her left hand in there, pull that ball away.
Bison down 18. They can cut into that deficit right here with River Romine at the foul line. River is 70% for the line this season. First one is up, and that one back rims, hits the iron 3 times, and then rattles down. Hey, it all counts the same, doesn't it?
I think it's more than 3. Nice soft touch by Romine.
Robine's second foul shot is up, and she got them both. So River in the scorebook. OBU at one point was the best foul shooting team of the conference. They've slumped over the last two outings, now down to 76% for the year. 10 seconds to play in the half. Trammell with it out front. Southwestern's lead is 16. Crawford moves left to McIver, swings it left to Beer. Dribbles, bounces. Franks from 15, no good. Gore with a stick back, hit the bottom of the rim, and that's the way the half ends. Carly Gore is visiting with the officials saying, hey, how about a whistle? No whistle. Both teams will go to the halftime locker room, and Southwestern will lead it 42-26. First half has been brought to you by Send Relief, helping you make a difference in your community and the world around, because when you help and hope combine, lives are forever changed. Back with our halftime show, brought to you by the Hudeberg Auto Group after these messages on the Bison Radio Network.
Trade in for more and buy it for less. At Hudeberg Chevy in Midwest City, it's that simple. Get more money for your trade and buy new Chevys for less. And you'll get payments that fit any budget. HudebergGM.com.
You can count on Hudeberg, we'll give you more.
Trade it in for more, buy it for less. It's that easy. At Hudeberg Buick GMC in Midwest City, it's that simple. Get more money for your trade and buy new Buicks and GMCs for less. HudebergGM.com.
You can count on Hudeberg, we'll give you more.
Ever wonder where the capital A in Chick-fil-A came from? It started with grade A, top quality chicken. But we believed everything, not just the food, should be grade A.
A is for above and beyond.
An extra level of care.
A game.
From caring for our guests and our community to cleanliness and safe service with a My Pleasure. A is for all the little things we do to bring you our best every day.
A little funky dance.
And that too.
Hello everybody, welcome to today's halftime promotion. I've got Darian and CJ with me. They're going to run through the Chick-fil-A dress and dash. So what they're going to have to do is they're going to start on one side of the court and they're going to run down the court as they're going. They're going to be putting on articles of clothing like a Chick-fil-A polo. They're going to put on some big shoes that we've got here, and then they're going to go on with the Chick-fil-A cow crown or cap, if you will. And then they have to grab the basketball and run back down the other court. First person to score is going home with a Chick-fil-A prize pack. All right, guys, are y'all ready? Let's go ahead and get in our spots. Okay, go ahead. Are we ready? Set, go! All right, let's see what you got. You can move while you're doing it. There you go. You can move while you're doing it. Got to get them all on. Shoes can be tricky. Oh, no. Darian's off to a quick lead. Threw the hat off. Smart move. Oh, he tore the crown. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? That's against the rules. What's happening here? Oh, my goodness. Can he make it? Oh, he does. Good job, Darian. Nicely done, nicely done. All right, folks, that's it. Darian's our winner. He's going home with the Chick-fil-A prize pack, but don't worry, CJ, we'll hook you up with an OBU prize pack too. Thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you guys.
A story about a woman who walks miles to carry undrinkable water to her family. Let me tell you about the water. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink after a hurricane. I'll tell you about people, millions of people, who find themselves in a strange land far, far away. And I'll tell you a story about a farmer whose family and finances are being starved by drought. And how, on the other side of the world, there is a family starving for nutrients in a food desert. I'll tell you the tale of a trafficked teenager waiting to be assaulted again tonight, and again, and again. And how once upon a time, there was a child who would go to sleep without a bedtime story because that child didn't have someone to read them a bedtime story. It wasn't just once upon a time. It was hundreds of thousands and even millions upon a time. But that's not where the story has to end. Together, as Southern Baptists, we can rewrite the story. Together, we can become an unstoppable force of hope. Together, we can respond. Together, we can meet needs across the globe. Together, we can change lives in our own communities. Together, we are Send Relief.
And Bethany Franks, 2 of 5 from the field. She has 4 points and 8 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds, along with Makaira Tramble, who is a Shawnee High School graduate. Makaira Tramble, 4 for 8 from the field, 3 for 6 from downtown. She has 11 points, 6 rebounds. Lauren Ramey has not scored. She has 1 assist. Macy Gore, who gets the ball up at the free throw line all the time on that entry pass for Southwestern, makes a big difference, collapses the defense, open shots on the wings, or she'll take it to the goal and shoot. Macy Gore, 3 for 5 from the field. She missed both her 3-pointers. She has 7 points. Her sister Carly Gore, 50% from the floor, 4 for 8, 1 for 2 from beyond the arc, 4 for 5 from the charity stripe. She has 13 points to lead all scorers in the contest. Tabor Beer, 1 for 5 from the field, missed all 4 of her 3-pointers. She has a deuce. Reagan Crawford, 1 for 3 from the floor. That was a 3-pointer, 1 for 2. 3 points. Maddie North, 1 for 1 for a deuce to round out Southwestern's scoring at 42 points. For Oklahoma Baptist, Melissa Southard out of Elk City. She's 1 for 2 from the field, 2 points. Leading Oklahoma Baptist, Andrea Petrariada, 4 for 5 from the field. Had a nice little run there with 4 points in a row that she scored when Southwestern was up by 20 points and got down to 17 eventually. She has 9 points. Jalen Stapleton, 0 for 3 from the field. 5 turnovers, 4 assists, no points. Carissa Price has not scored, and she had 6 field goals in the last contest. Kaylee Hurst, 1 for 3 from the field, missed both of her shots from beyond the arc. 1 for 2 from the line, 3 points. River Romine, she has 2 free throws for 2 points. And welcome back Khalifa Ford, her first game since December of 2019. She's 1 for 4 from the floor for 2 points. Kayla Highfield, the freshman from Alva, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from downtown. She has 8 points to round out the scoring for OBU's 26. Oklahoma Baptist trailing 42-26 to Southwestern Oklahoma State. Today's halftime show is brought to you by the Hudeberg Auto Group. Visit Hudeberg.com to browse their selection of over 1,000 new and used vehicles. This is Bison Basketball on the OBU Radio Network. 42-26. Shooting by periods, Southwestern 9 for 21 from the field, 42.9%. OBU did a good job coming out on the guards on the three-pointers, held Southwestern to 1 of 7 shooting from downtown. Southwestern was 1 for 2 from the line. In the second period, the Bulldogs were 7 of 18 from the field at 38.9%, 4 of 11 from downtown, 4 of 5 from the line. For the game, Southwestern 16 for 39 at 41%, 5 of 18 from downtown, 27.8%, and 5 of 7 from the charity stripe. For Oklahoma Baptist, 3 of 12 in the opening quarter, just 25%, missed all 5 of their three-pointers, 2 for 3 from the line. In the second period, 7 of 13 from the field. Part of that was a three-pointer by Highfill, and then the straight 4 consecutive points by Andrea Petriada, 53.8%, 2 of 4 from downtown, perfect 2 for 2 from the line. That was River Romine in the second period. For the game, Oklahoma Baptist has shot 10 for 25, 40%, 2 of 9 from beyond the arc, 22.2%, and 4 for 5 from the line. Today's halftime show is brought to you by the Hudeberg Auto Group. Visit Hudeberg.com to browse their selection of over 1,000 new and used vehicles. This is Bison Basketball on the OBU Radio Network. Welcome back to the Noble Complex on Oklahoma Baptist University's campus. On the scoreboard, it says 43-26 intermission Southwestern at the half in the women's game. On the stat sheet, it says 42-26, so we're going to go with the scoreboard. 43-26, Southwestern on top. 1 point missing off the stat sheet for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have Tabor Beer with 4 assists and 2 steals. Macy Gore and sister Carly Gore each have 3 steals apiece and 6 steals from Shawnee's own Makira Tramble. She also has 11 points, looking at a double-double or maybe a triple-double because she has 6 total rebounds, 6 steals, and already in double figures with 11 points. For Oklahoma Baptist, 4 assists for Jalen Stapleton. Carissa Price has a pair, and so does River Romine. All with steals for the Bison: Andre Petriada, Malou Savannah, Jalen Stapleton, Carissa Price, and River Romine, and a pair by Madison Chambers. And we're going to welcome back the voice of the Bison, Todd Miller, here at not courtside. We're in the...
we are in our socially distanced nest.
Yes, in the bird's nest way up top.
All right, we'll be back with the start of the second half. You've been listening to the Hudeberg Auto Report halftime show. 42-26 SWOSU at the break on the Bison Network. I love it. You hold that angle. Back at the Noble Complex at Shawnee, Todd Miller, Scott Wanish, John Zonlow back at Oklahoma City producing our network. Bartlesville, Pawhuska, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Shawnee, and Norman listed in statewide of the Bison Radio Network tonight. Hopefully the second two-period, Scott, will bring better news for our Bison faithful. Southwestern leads it by 16 at OBU with 18 first-half turnovers.
A little bit more intensity there in the second quarter. River Romine with a beautiful steal on Reagan Crawford. When Crawford dribbled by her really close, grabbed the ball with that left hand, took it up, had a nice fast break, and then, of course, 2 3-pointers by the freshman Kayla Highfield and 4 straight points. Andrea Petrarita. That is what OBU's going to have to build off of.
Second half brought to you by OBU alumnus Noble McIntyre and his team of dedicated and effective personal injury attorneys at McIntyre Law. Here we go, Southwestern by 16. SWASU with the basketball to start the second half. They'll move from right to left. Gore drives and cross-courts it for Tramble on the baseline. Franks, her 8-footer in and out. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it was last touched by Carissa Price. It's a shame because Price had good rebounding position against Carly Gore.
I think Price felt the presence of Gore on her back.
Tramble for 3 knocks it down wing left. But Kyra Tramble, in a return to her hometown, has her 5th basket, her 4th three-pointer, and 14 tonight to lead SWASU. Into the front court is Stapleton to Southern. Left side to Savannah against the Bulldog man-to-man pressure. The ball off the fingertips and finally retrieved by Jalen Stapleton. That ball was free on the floor for over a second before Stapleton got it. Now Price against the trap to Jalen. 7 to shoot. Stapleton probes her way, foul line right, backs it out top of the circle. 3 to shoot, crosses over, spins it against Gore and had her pocket picked. That's Bethany Franks with the steal. Southwestern leading by 19, a chance to build it up over 20. Right quarter for 3, and it is good. And that is
Lauren
Ramey. That's her first basket, and it's now 48-26. Left quarter, Malou Savannah gets it down low to Southern, cross-courts it. Price's 3 barely draws the front of the rim. Savannah with a rebound, running through the paint, now resets right corner. She'll bounce it out high for Stapleton, back to Southern. Left wing for Price, shot clock already down to 10. Game clock at 8.5 to play third period. Savannah pulls up elbow left, and she was about to be tied up. I thought she was, honestly, from up here, and they're going to bail OBU out and call Franks for the foul.
Yes, that is a get-out-of-jail-free card right there from Lou Savannah. She dribbled right into the defense.
And the shot clock was down 2, so it'll reset at 20. Savannah to Petrarita, who steps around the defender and lays it in. Andrea Petrarita with 11. She's averaged 12 thus far in 2 meetings with Southwestern. 48-28 the score.
And a great pass by Malou Savannah there. Had the defense in her face, and she just dropped it over the defender to Petrarita for the layup.
Gore to Franks down low, and Bethany takes a step and lays it in. Bo Overton wants a timeout, and it's just been too easy in the first 3 possessions of the second half for Southwestern as they've hit 3 of their first 4, make that 3 of their first 4 shots out of halftime. SWASU now shooting 44%. OBU is 1 for 2 here in the second half. And for the ball game, shooting 41%. OBU basketball brought to you by the banking team you can count on, the First National Bank and Trust Company. Talk to us first. Bison basketball also brought to you by SSM Health, St. Anthony Hospital, Shawnee, where they compassionately serve the healthcare needs of Shawnee, Oklahoma, and its surrounding communities. We're known for providing exceptional care and offering the latest in advances in medical services. Bison fans, if you're looking for that perfect gift for the OBU student, alumni, or fan in your life, then visit shopobubison.com, the official online store of Oklahoma Baptist University Athletics, for the best selection of officially licensed gifts, apparel, and much more, with proceeds benefiting OBU. News today because of COVID, the next 3 volleyball matches have been postponed and or canceled here on Bison Hill. So the 1-0 Bison women will have a little bit of a break before they resume to action. Knock on wood, I'm going to do it on your hard head, Scott. Things have been pretty good here in Shawnee thus far.
You know, it has been, and it's good to see Khalifa Ford back. We didn't know what we're going to see with her. She has scored. I think Khalifa Ford's going to give this team a boost coming up.
I think they wanted to get her feet wet tonight, get her a little bit of game action. They've done a good job managing her minutes. I think you'll see her probably play more on Saturday down at Ada. Stapleton against the pressure, guarded by Macy Gore into the front court. Southwestern in a trapping defense. Southern swings it over the right side for Carissa Price with under 8 to play here in the period. Price drives it around Tramble, draws contact with Carly Gore, and the shot was knocked out of her hands. No whistle, and Southwestern has it. Macy Gore up ahead, right side to Carly. Carly 2 dribbles to Tramble, top of the circle. Makira Tramble dribbles stationary, loops it to Carly. Kicks it out to Macy Gore for 3 right side. No. Down for the rebound is Petra Ryda. OBU down 50-28 with under 7.5 to play in the third.
Good job by Petra out-rebounding Lauren Ramey there. Ramey had fingertips on it. Petra, 2 hands pulled it down.
Southern backing her way in for the left low post. Goes to Price out front. Carissa Price tonight has attempted just 3 shots. Lobs it to Southern, kicks it right. Stapleton's 3 on the way, got it. Jalen Stapleton finally gets the lid off the basket. It's her first points of the night. That's her first 3-point attempt and only her 4th shot of the evening.
Yeah, Southwestern just dared Stapleton to shoot that 3-pointer. She squared up, hit it dead center.
Tramble slides left, backs out, 15-footer, clangs off the hill of the rim, and Savannah tips the rebound to Jalen Stapleton. Then Tramble thought she had knocked the ball free in the backcourt, and Makira is called for her second.
That was very awkward rebounding by OBU. Malou Savannah had the ball bounce right to her. I figured she would just catch it, but she decided to slap it to Stapleton, but that caused Southwestern to reach in.
11 of the 16 fouls tonight have been whistled against SWOSU. That's their second here early in the third period. Stapleton spins across midcourt to Price. She pivots, finds herself wide open to the elbow of the stripe, and misses long. Franks, another rebound. Bethany Franks now with 9 rebounds in the ball game. They bounce it to Gore, try to cross court, it's batted back in her face. Ramey has it left side to Macy Gore. To Bethany Franks, left low post. Lobs it, it's tipped by Petra Ryda. Carly Gore gets it, misses the bunny, but she's fouled.
Yeah, Melissa Southern had her left hand on it. Couldn't quite corral the basketball, came right back to Carly Gore.
Whistle is against Melissa Southern, and that's the first team foul of the third period against OBU. Again, the start times on Saturday, they have been changed to 3 and 5. Down to data, so our network pregame show will be at 2:45. Gore's first free throw is up and good. Second one is up, and that one is clean as well. Carly Gore, well, she had a game against OBU, and she's having one here tonight. Stapleton trapped in the corner, cross courts it to Southern. Football pass up the floor, thrown right to Tramble. Makira then throws it away as the pass too high for Carly Gore out of bounds.
I don't know what Melissa Southern was thinking. That was a long pass right in the breadbasket to Makira Tramble outside the three-point line. Was way short of the target.
And the inbounds pass nearly stolen away by Carly Gore. And she goes out of bounds. She'll be helped up by both Southern and Jalen Stapleton. They're calling a loose ball foul against Jalen, so it's a turnover, and that's the first foul against Jalen, team number 2.
Well, if OBU's going to have any chance, they're going to have to get this down around 15 points going in the fourth.
Tramble, good move underneath, flips it up and in. Makira Tramble with 2 more. And the lead is now 54-31. Carissa Price, left wing side to Jalen Stapleton out high, back to CP, guarded by Tramble. Price with it, foul line left to Petra Ryda. Comes to a jump stop with a block and scores.
Nice offensive move by Petra Ryda. Catches the ball at the bottom of the dotted line, goes outside the lane with that long jump stop, pull up for the bucket.
It's been a long time since I've seen somebody improve the way Andrea has from last year to this year, but her minutes are being stretched out a lot more this year too. Carly Gore drives in, kicks it to Macy Gore for 3 in the corner, and she got it.
That's all set up by Carly Gore, catching that basketball at the free throw line, making the defense collapse, kicks it out to her sister, wide open 3 right corner.
Stapleton had the ball ripped out of her hands by Macy Gore just inside the midcourt stripe. OBU will throw in as Hurst will come in along with Ford for the Bison, who trail 57-33 with 5:21 to play in the third.
No, you got to give it up to Southwestern. It's a man-to-man full court defense all game long, and they're just going to double team with the closest player. You know what's coming, but they just do it well.
Stapleton with the ball against Gore, bounces elbow left for Kaylee Hurst, and a foul down low as Petra Ryda away from the basketball ended up on the floor.
And that's another thing. The Bulldogs are a very physical basketball team, probably the most physical team in this league.
First foul against Carly Gore, third team foul against Southwestern. Right now, and I said this in the pregame show, where this OBU program is, they are just not equipped to handle Southwestern. They're too physical, And the Bison, quite honestly, just don't handle the basketball well enough right now.
Well, their intensity was down. I hope to see better intensity as this game goes and the season goes, but you have to be intense against this defense.
21 turnovers tonight for OBU. Hurst from Stapleton to bounce pass left quarter. Kaylee gets it back to Jalen, already 5 of the shot clock. Stapleton dancing around, whips it right. Carissa Price, 2 dribbles, steps inside the arc at the buzzer, fires the jump shot, it's hit it out. Petra Ryder with the rebound, and she's fouled on the way back up. Tell you who has not stood around tonight, and that's Andrea Petrarida.
And Macy Gore gets whistled for that foul. She didn't have to foul.
It's her 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 4, and we get a timeout on the floor. Back after these messages, 4:45 to play in the 3rd. It's Southwestern 57, Oklahoma Baptist 33 on the OBU Bison Basketball Radio Network.
Who do we look to shape our world? It'll be people who know how to think with their heads and their hearts. People who understand that faith is not the enemy of education, but its partner. More than book smart, more than business smart. They are wise in their whole being.
We are future shapers.
Learn to live well and lead well in God's world. Be a future shaper at OBU.
Yes. Whataburger's honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. It's just so, words. Good thing there's the honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich at Whataburger.
Huh? Hey, Brooksy. Bison Basketball proudly presented by P&K Equipment, a premier John Deere dealer, proudly serving customers across Oklahoma and Arkansas through their 18 locations, including the OKC, Tulsa, Springdale, and Fort Smith metro areas. Visit them online at pkequipment.com. OBU Basketball also brought to you by Tinker Federal Credit Union, where their click checking is online, easy, and makes your money work for you. Simply use TFCU's online services to earn a higher rate on your checking account balance. I would mention this, but the big guy's here tonight, the boss.
John Brooks, the longtime OU play-by-play man for football, very popular in the Sooner State.
Petra Ryder's first foul shot is home. Andrea has 14. That matches a career high. Brooksy, of course, the mastermind, if you will, behind the Bison Radio Network. He's the producer with Sportscast Productions, so he's taking in some hoops tonight. Petra Ryder's second one is good, and she has a new career high of 15. OBU is down to 57-35 with 4:41 to play in the 3rd. Tramble lobs it to Gore, foul line right. Gore pivots, kicks it back to McIra, open for 3 right wing, it spins out. Petra Ryder with a rebound. Andrea, couple of dribbles, lobs it up near midcourt to Hurst. Kaylee shoots it right quarter. Romine thought about a 3, now drives in, whips it left quarter for Kaylee. Out front, Stapleton has all day to look at a 3, and she knocks it down. It's good ball movement by OBU.
Outstanding, and it started with Kaylee Hurst. When Petrarida got that ball out to the outlet, Hurst quickly got it to Price in the right corner, wheeled around the wheel, and then Stapleton, the open man.
57-38. Gore slides left, had the kick-out pass stolen by Stapleton. Jalen back the other way, whips it left. Price gets her feet set, loads for 3, and it's an air ball. Kaylee Hurst tried to come down with a rebound, but she had her right foot out of bounds.
Kaylee Hurst right in the perfect position. She knew that she was going out of bounds. I thought she was going to jump up and try to toss it back to a teammate. Instead, she didn't know where to go and came down out of bounds.
Khalifa Ford will come back into the ball game. Khalifa has played a total of 10 minutes tonight, 1 of 4 shooting, a rebound, and 2 points. Again, in her first game since the end of her first semester as a freshman back in 2019. Top of the key, it's Maddie Spurl. She'll trick her a 3 and knocks that one down. Southwestern now up to 60-38 with 3.5 to play here with the 3rd.
Nice footwork by Maddie Spurl. She just stepped back behind the 3.
Price hangs and glides down the paint and gets it to drop. Khalifa Ford with 4.
Khalifa Ford, a lot of muscle on her. She just forced it inside and muscled that ball in.
Left 3 rolls off no good from Lauren Ramey. Petra Ryder with a rebound, bounces it to Stapleton. Now Jalen has the numbers up ahead to Price. Carissa gathers, goes up, and is hacked to the yak by Beer. And that is her second. That's the thing. If you can get past that initial wave in the backcourt, Scott, you have a chance to shoot layups against Southwestern. We saw that at times in the first half. In the first meeting, and that's one of the few times tonight the Bison have been able to push the issue.
You're exactly right, because Southwestern always gambles. They drop a double team, so that means you got numbers on the backside if you get past that first wave. Good job by Petrai to rebound. Got it to the outlet to Stapleton, up to Price, the long pass under the goal.
CP hits the free throw. She'll get one more. The lead is 60-41 for Southwestern with 3:11 to play here in the third. CP's second one is back rimmed, and Tramble has the rebound. Next meeting in Weatherford on Valentine's Eve, February the 13th. Final game of the regular season between these two here at the Noble Complex on February 27th. Tramble lobs it cross court. Ramey gets her feet set for three, right corner, no. And Hurst battling for the rebound, gets it. Now Kaylee puts the ball on the floor, goes up ahead to Price. Carissa, one dribble to the rack and misses the layup. Battle underneath for the rebound, and it's off CP.
Yeah, those are layups that got to be made. Carissa just tried to wait for the body contact instead of quickly going up and putting it off the glass.
That is exactly right. She was not strong because she thought she was going to get hacked. In her place comes Kayla Highfill. There was no contact. Tabor Beer into the front court. Left side, Tramble. 2.5 to play in the third. Beer gets a cross-court pass, drives in, jump passes. McIra, left wing three, no. Follows her own shot, takes a dribble, goes up, and it's foul. That's against Jenny Beebe, the freshman from Kingfisher, and that's going to be her first.
Jenny Beebe caught in no man's land. A long rebound to Makira Tramble off the three from the left wing. No block out of Tramble by Kaylee Hurst. So when Tramble got her own rebound, she took it right to Beebe.
Makira Tramble, 16 of 20 at the foul line, hits the first free throw. She has a chance at the end of her career to be one of the all-time greats in a very, very good women's basketball program at Southwestern. 17 points tonight, now make it 18 as she hits both free throws. Southwestern, with those two makes at the line, are now 9 of 11. 2:22 to play here in the third. Ford gets a lob pass, goes all the way to the goal. Layup is good. It looked like she missed much of a step there. She's got 6.
And great job by Khalifa Ford. She stayed away from River Romine so her man couldn't double right away. And as soon as that man did come over, Romine hit it to the cutter Ford, who went all the way to the basket.
There, a skip pass, cross-courts it for Tramble. OBU looks more energized defensively here in the second half. Left wing, Tabor Beer, 10 to shoot, to Tramble, top of the circle. Now they flash Spurl to the high post. She takes a dribble and then throws it away out of bounds. She thought Beer was going to be right where she threw the ball, but Tabor had made a break a little bit towards the center of the floor.
Well, River Romine got her hand in on that basketball on Maddie Spurl, kind of caused her to stumble, and she wanted to get rid of it quicker than she wanted to.
Southwestern averages 10.8 turns per ball game. That's their 11th, so they're right at their average with $1.50 to play here in the third period. And SWOSU leading 62-43. They have dominated this series against Oklahoma Baptist in women's basketball. River Romine, left side to Kayla Highfill against Spurl, drives. Now Kayla pivots, cross-courts it for Hurst. Out front, Khalifa Ford, her first three of the night, on line but short. And North has the rebound for Southwestern. She'll lob it for Tramble, who runs it down. Now crosses over, throws up a floater, missed it. Highfill tips the rebound, and Beebe has it. Tramble knocked it free. Jenny gets it back. It's knocked away again. River has it. Romine to Ford, up, and she missed the shot, but Khalifa is fouled. I cannot imagine the emotions going through Khalifa Ford's mind tonight, Scott, and I'll tell you why. She has constantly talked to you and I about coming back. I'm ready, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think she literally almost became enemies with Lauren on the training staff.
She's got such a good attitude. She's always smiling, having a good time, loves to talk about basketball, loves being here. I think she's a little bit winded to me. I don't think she's in that cardiovascular shape for this game yet.
Ford rolls the first free throw home. This is something to look at. In all of her games in her only season here, she was in double figures in each of those games. She now has 8 as she hits both. And that'd be an accomplishment if she got 10 tonight. And back in comes Melissa Souther to replace Khalifa Ford.
Bison down by 17 here, 62-45, just over a minute left in the third. There's still an outside chance despite the way they played early.
Beer with it right side. Gets it to Reagan Crawford. It cross-courts it for Beer. Now to Tramble. Jump passes. Tabor measures a three. No good. Down for the rebound, Reagan Crawford, and a foul against OBU. Tabor Beer tonight, fortunately for OBU, has drawn the cold hand. She is 1 of 6 shooting, 0 of 5 from 3. On Monday night, she got her 100th career-made three-pointer up in Alvin, a 10-point Southwestern win. Beer will cross-court it. It's intercepted by River Romine. Good play by River. Romine with the ball in her right hand. Angles left into the front court. Now gets it to Southern, who almost stepped on the midcourt stride. Melissa Southern loses the handle, needs some help. She's trapped again and tried to throw it off Tramble, and McKyra moved it away.
Bo Overton called timeout 5 times to the official just 8 feet from him when OBU had possession, and he didn't give it to her.
Yeah, I was about to comment that. I don't know how they didn't hear the timeout. But again, Southern getting herself trapped. She comes between midcourt and on the boundary.
You've got to be aggressive against an aggressive defense. Sometimes you can't be too patient.
Tramble slides in, falling away, misses short. Rebound battled for with Beebe. North had it, and then OBU comes out of there with it. Highfill up ahead to Romine, right to the floor, misses the layup. Beebe with the follow, missed that, and the rebound to Maddie North. Here comes Southwestern right to left. That's Beer, actually, and not North. Tabor slides right into the front court. 10 seconds to play in the period. Crawford a skip pass, spins on the baseline. She's cut off by Southern. To Tramble to Beer. Wide open for 3, no good. Rebound to Southern. That will do it in the third period of play. So 10 minutes to go in the women's game from Shawnee. It's 65-45 Southwestern through 30 minutes. The fourth period is next. This is Bison Basketball on the OBU Radio Network.
Noble McIntyre of McIntyre Law. We have over 100 years of combined litigation experience fighting for Oklahomans injured as a result of a semi-crash. These crashes are traumatic and in most cases cause catastrophic injuries and even death. Our most recent trial involved a fatal semi-truck crash, resulting in a $4.25 million verdict for our client. If you have been injured and want to know more about your rights, call us. The consultation is free.
We love what we do, and we're good at it. We are trial lawyers. Call McIntyre Law.
Spending life wisely means taking small steps towards a life of love and impact. And we're here to inspire and empower you along the way. Spend life wisely. First United Bank.
$17-point deficit for OBU as we start the fourth, 62-45. First are the numbers. OBU up to 40% shooting after shooting 6 of 15 to the third. Southwestern is 39%. They shot just 35% of the third period. 3-point shooting 4 of 4 OBU. SWOSU 9 of 29. Rebound Southwestern 31-30. Turnovers, though, a huge story in this one. 22-12 and points off turnovers. 26-5 for SWOSU.
And a lot of careless turnovers, Todd. I mean, just some just dropping off your foot, throwing it right to the blue shirts.
I like the effort, though, and the energy in that third period. Hurst goes to the basket, overshoots it. Beebe with a rebound. Kicks it out to Stapleton for 3. Rolls it off. Beebe with another offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Kaylee Hurst, right wing. She'll veer middle of the floor. Now attacks right. Kicks it off of the corner. Beebe steps inside the arc. Bang! Got a 15-footer.
And that was all Jenny Beebe. You talk about how they improved in the third quarter. This is the most active I've seen Jenny Beebe all season, maybe from the beginning. 2 offensive rebounds. She gets it back from the right angle for the bucket.
It was appropriate. She was able to be rewarded with that basket. Kicked ball, I believe, in the front court. And with 9:24 to play in the ball game, Southwestern will inbound side in. Southwestern will go home on Saturday afternoon. They will begin a stretch of 4 of the next 5 inside the Pioneer Cellular Event Center. Franks, good pass to a cutting Gore, and Carly lays it in.
Carly Gore is just murderous to all GAC teams. Hanging around the free throw line that time, she cuts to the goal.
Stapleton pulls up left angle, misses strong. Rebound poked off 2 different hands. Jalen has it inside the arc, top of the circle. Stapleton fires up another one, misses wide left. Beebe stick back rims, falls off. Macy Gore with a rebound. A couple of more offensive rebounds for OBU. They now have 13 of the ball game. Macy drives left baseline, whips it across the floor to Crawford. Her 3 spins off. Beebe lost the handle on the way down, but Kaylee Hurst has it. Hurst now will get it to Kayla Highfill. Highfill with it, top of the circle. Lobs it down low, and the ball knocked away from Southern and taken away by Bethany
Southern
Franks.
has got to catch that ball and pull it down to her body, make a move inside the block there.
Gore, bounce pass, open for three, got it, top of the circle. Macy Gore with her second three. 8:19 to go. Southwestern leads it 67-47. Stapleton across midcourt. Jalen pounds the dribble against the man-to-man defense. Moe swings it right side for Hurst. Hurst to Beebe, goes to work in the post against Franks, misses the turnaround jump shot. Bethany, another rebound. Franks tonight double figures in rebounding, that's her 10th. Driving baseline is Gore, goes up, or that's Crawford. The ball was blocked by Jenny Beebe, who has the rebound. To Stapleton, Jalen around Tramble, into the front court left. Hurst, or Highfill, catch and shoot three, got it, left corner. Kayla Highfill with a new career high with 11 on that three-point basket. It's 67-50.
Would you call her the fearless freshman? I mean, just a half a second into her hands, that ball's going up.
She's unbelievable and has a chance to play here 4 more years. Carly Gore at the high post, attacks against Beebe, kicks it out left corner. Crawford right off the arc, pulls up from 6, got it. Reagan Crawford with her second basket, give her 5. 69-50. At some point you have to stop trading baskets. And into the front court, a foul at the other end against Macy Gore. That's her 4th.
And that's a tall task against the Bulldogs. From top to bottom on Southwestern's roster, each one of these girls squares up and are very good shooters from inside all the way out.
Tabor Beer will replace Macy Gore on the lineup, as Gore will depart with 4 fouls. That's also the first here in the 4th period against the Lady Bulldogs. 69-50 Southwestern here at Shawnee. Avery Zinn, the freshman from Anadarko, back out there. She played sparingly in the first half. Gets a double high screen. Khalifa Ford is out there as well. Zinn lobs it near side, and it's knocked away from Hurst out of bounds with 13 to the shot clock.
Zinn hesitates with the basketball. Southwestern guards, they smell blood in the water. They come after her. She's going to get double teamed here again if she just stays out there. There it is.
Petra Riota sets a screen. They fight through it. Zinn's pass deflected. Andrea picks it up, took a step, kicks it to Hurst. Quarter 3, back rims, and down for the rebound, Tabor Beer. OBU down 19 with under 7 to play in the ball game. Crawford drives left baseline. The pass deflected, and Petra Riota has it. Andrea one-on-one with Tramble. Look at the move. Layup is good! Holy Toledo. What a drop step by Andrea Petra Riota.
Coast to coast, Avery Zinn gets her hand on there, causes the steal. Petra Riota picks it up from the other free throw line all the way to the goal.
69-52. Tramble tries to get it back and does, knocking down a left angle jump shot. Kyra Tramble with a bucket. Just like that, it's 71-52. Khalifa Ford, an over-the-head cross-court pass for Highfill. She drives, gets it to Petra Riota, who misses a wide-open shot. Easiest attempt she's had tonight in Tramble after the blown bunny has it for Southwestern.
Yeah, the level of difficulty on that shot was so much less than the one that she made earlier.
Crawford knocks the eyes out of a 3. It's now 74-52 Southwestern with under 6 to play in the ball game. And Zinn of the backcourt is knocked to the floor and fouled. Tabor Beer will get her 3rd personal foul.
Jenny Engler coming in for Kayla Highfill.
Southwestern this year has outscored their prior 8 opponents, or outscored the opposition in 8 games by 90 points in the second half. They've been a really good second half team. Avery Zinn lobs it to Khalifa Ford, top of the circle. Ford crosses over, goes right to the goal. Layup is good.
That is outstanding by Khalifa Ford. That is how you attack that trapping aggressive defense. You go right at it, pump fake with the ball fake, right up, weave through the defense off the glass.
Ford's got 10 on that shot, and I believe a technical foul has been called. And I think it's against Kyra Tramble. It is, and I don't know what she said, but Tramble has picked up her 3rd personal foul.
Well, that was a load. Khalifa Ford went hard to the basket. Somehow Tramble hit the floor. Khalifa Ford was going to help her up, and I guess she was mad thinking it was an offensive foul or something.
So the Lady Bulldogs are going to conference as OBU awaits to send a shooter to the free throw line. I think it's going to be Kaylee Hurst, and it is. 74-54 with 5:34 to play in the 4th quarter. Is there any other way I could say 4 in that statement?
No, and you said it before. OBU can't change.
Say you did before.
with F-O-R-E, no O-U-R, but
thank you.
You know, they couldn't trade baskets with Southwestern. They didn't give up. A good effort fighting to get back in this basketball game, scoring as well, but that's going to be pretty much it. 18 points, 5:34 left.
Hurst with 5 points tonight. It's 74-56 with 5.5 to play. Hurst hit both free throws. Ford with it above her head, left circle. Backing down, spins, needs some help, kicks it out to Engler. JC slides right, corner three by Zinn on the way. Side rims and rebound to Bethany Franks. To Tabor Beer, she'll gallop into the front court on the left side, veer right. Whips it to Gore at the high post. She slides to the elbow. Carly now pivots, finds herself unguarded, knocked down the elbow left jumper.
And Carly Gore, she gets the ball around the free throw line. She gets assists or scores or gets layups going to the glass.
Gore with 19 tonight. She and Tramble have combined for 39.
Last time at Southwestern, Carly Gore was plus 41 on the stat sheet.
Avery Zinn loses it, picks it up. She's tied up out high. And that'll be possession to Southwestern. Also be turnover number 24 tonight for Oklahoma Baptist. And we get a timeout on the floor. 4:48 to play in the ball game at Southwestern 76, Oklahoma Baptist 56. This is Bison Basketball on the OBU Radio Network.
Attorney Jordan Klinger at McIntyre Law. Recently, the FDA requested manufacturers withdraw ranitidine drugs commonly known as Zantac. Zantac has been found to potentially cause cancer in the bladder, colon, throat, nasal cavity, kidneys, liver, lungs, pancreas, prostate, stomach, and testicular cancer. If you have taken Zantac, you may be entitled to compensation. Call us at 405-917-5200 or visit us online at mcintyrelaw.com. Download our new app today.
Yeah.
Todd Miller, Scott Wanish with you. 4:48 to play in the ball game. Southwestern by 20. Let's pause for station identification on the Oklahoma Baptist Bison Radio Network. Lauren Ramey buries the left corner three. The lead goes to 23 with 4.5 minutes to play. Avery's into the front court to Khalifa Ford. Right corner to Kaylee Hurst. Lobs it to Zinn out front. Zinn left of a Petrarita screen. They roll Andrea. Rips it away, takes a step all the way to the goal. Layup is good.
Petrarita, nice ball fake. She catches it, fakes the pass, puts it to the floor, right up the middle of the lane off the glass.
19 points for Andrea, a new career high set against Southwestern tonight. Beer, right quarter. Back to Beer. Left side, it's Tramble. She'll trigger a three. It won't go. Petrarita had the rebound. She's being pulled away and a foul underneath against Southwestern. 3:59 to play. It's a 21-point ball game, and 4 of the 5 starters are still out there for Southwestern.
Well, I love seeing Khalifa Ford out there. She moved about 2 bodies out there. She might have got away with the push.
Oh, by the way, they're still pressing and trapping, too.
Yeah. And Makaira Tramble and Bethany Franks both out there. I guess they're going to get their 90 points again.
Zinn with it right side. That's what's important. Hurst with it to Ford. Left side to Engler. Back to Kaylee. Pivots, goes right side. Hurst dumps it down low to Khalifa. Takes a dribble, measures, missed a contested jump shot. Franks with another rebound with under 3.5 to play. 79-58. Makaira Tramble through the top of the circle. Now backs it out right side. Keeps her dribble with 17 to shoot. Whips it left for Tabor Beer. Beer looking for a high screen. Goes to Tramble right wing. She'll pull up at the foul line. Goes to Tabor Beer. 3 in and out and back down.
And Tabor Beer can shoot from way downtown.
Southwestern with a 13th made 3 of the night. And then Zinn loses the ball. It's picked up by Tramble. Makaira Works foul line right. Now fire a 3 over 4. That one rattles off. Petra Ryder with a rebound and a foul. That's against Bethany Franks.
That's a good call by the official. Very touchy foul, but when you're pressing full court up 82-58 with less than 3 minutes, usually an official will give you a touch foul. He gets tired of that as well.
I'm going to say this, and I know we've got Southwestern people listening, and I just don't care. This just appalls me. I mean, this program has gone through enough at Oklahoma Baptist. They're headed for their 18th straight loss, and the game is 82-58. The starters are still out there. Now, I know they don't have a lot of depth this year, not a lot of bodies over there, but you're still pressing and trapping, and I don't go for that.
And there are like 4 Southwestern girls that haven't taken their warm-ups off yet.
Andrea Petrarita will be at the free throw line. She's 3 of 3 tonight, looking for her 20th point, and the Lithuanian knocks it down cleanly.
Another career high.
Yep, I'm awful proud of Andrea and what she's accomplished in a little more than a full year here on Bison Hill. She has made herself, Scott, in my opinion, a serviceable player at this level.
There's no doubt about it. The Southwestern has a heck of a time defending her. Even in Weatherford, they had a tough time with Petrarita.
82-59 with under 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Beer with it across midcourt. Goes to Carly Gore, takes a dribble, kicks it back to Tabor. Tabor 2 dribbles, dumps it down low. Franks is going to be fouled by Avery Zinn. That's the first team foul against OBU here in the second half, or the fourth period.
Jenny Beebe coming in off the bench for Andrea Petrarita, who, as you say, just continues to improve. Really good footwork, nice soft touch off the glass.
Tabor Beer to inbound it, baseline right. Lobs it out high for Makaira Tramble. Tramble bounces it for Carly Gore. Back to Makaira. Spins to the free throw line. Gets midway into the paint. Lobs it right side. Driving his Beer. Loops it out high. Carly Gore will put up a 3. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound tipped a couple of times, and Madison Chambers was able to keep it alive to Jenny Beebe, and she's fouled in the backcourt. Beer has fouled out of the ball game, and she does so with 2:24 to play.
Well, that would be one way to get a main player out of the game. She fouls out with 2:24, up 22 points, but guess who comes back in? Another starter, Macy Gore.
She has 4 fouls as well. Jenny Beebe, the left-hander at the foul line, misses the first of 2 free throws. That's only her 3rd miss at 11 tries this year with 2:24 to play. Second one is up. She misses that one short, and Franks with another rebound.
Beebe's been having a hard time getting the ball in the basket. What she's been doing good tonight is offensive rebounding.
Franks with 12 boards. Gore into the paint to Tramble right wing. Makaira top of the circle to Macy Gore. Gore will whip it left. Ramey open for 3. Got it. 2 minutes to play in the ball game.
Lauren Ramey, another starter.
85-60. Zinn in trouble in the backcourt, needs some help, and throws it away. Threw it to Makaira Tramble. Tramble, wing left, misses the jump shot. Carly Gore had her hands on the rebound. Engler finally has it for OBU. Up ahead, right side. Going to the rim is Hurst, and she's going to be fouled. And that's on Macy Gore, and that's her 5th. So Macy Gore will foul out with 13 points.
That'll get another starter out.
Reagan Crawford, an outstanding youngster from Piedmont, a 5'8 sophomore, will come in. Kaylee Hurst is at the line for 5. I really think Kaylee's got a good future here at OBU as well. And I know Bo believes that. He's been very impressed with her from time to time this year. Her second free throw is good. 1:42 to play. It's now 85-62. Tramble with it left side. Carly Gore with it foul line left. Takes a dribble, leaves it for Ramey for 3. It rattles off. Chambers fighting for the rebound, and she is going to be fouled. And that's Reagan Crawford that picks up the whistle, and Madison Chambers will go to the other end for 2 shots. Second half of Bison basketball brought to you by OBU alumnus Noble McIntyre and his team of dedicated and effective personal injury attorneys at McIntyre Law. Here is Madison Chambers, second-year player out of Muldrow. She rattles the first one home. Maddie averaging 1.2 points and 1.3 rebounds in her prior 6 appearances. She's made 1 start this year.
Bison,
she gets the second.
Bison look for their first victory this Saturday at Ada against East Central, 3 o'clock tip.
85-64, that ain't going to be easy. East Central won at Southwestern last week. 3 on the way by Tramble is good. Kyra Tramble with her 5th 3. 70 seconds to play. Avery Zinn in the backcourt. Zinn races into the offensive end. Leaves it quarter left. Engler's 3 in and out. She's been making that shot with regularity this season. Chambers stick back, no good. Beebe's follow shot, no. And Frank's another rebound. Under a minute to play in this one. McIvor Tramble with a basketball. Right side. Foul line right with it is Carly Gore. Gore with 44 seconds to play is pinched off and tied by Casey Engler. And that's a SWOSU turnover. OBU with the arrow. With 44 seconds to play in the game, 88-64.
Avery Zinn had to tip that ball the last time before McIvor Tramble made that basket. It was a good job by Tramble to concentrate on that deflected pass.
Difference of 14 of the shot in game clock. Hurst through the top of the circle, now spins, goes right down the paint, throws it high off the window. It wouldn't go. Franks loses the handle. Ramey almost had it, and then Carly Gore gets it. Southwestern will not have to shoot again with 20 seconds to play. Tramble comes to a jump stop, goes to Reagan Crawford. Bounces it for Ramey in the corner, 12 seconds to play. Reagan Crawford looks up now, dribbles stationary, and Southwestern looks like they will not put up another shot. Final score will be 88-64 SWOSU. They're 2-0 this year against Oklahoma Baptist. 8-1 overall. OBU falls to 0-8 in the conference and 0-9 on the season. Final score 88-64. The postgame show is coming up in a moment. The second half has been brought to you by OBU alumnus Noble McIntyre of McIntyre Law. This is Bison Basketball on the OBU Radio Network. Well, good. That'll hurt their scoring average.
McIntyre of McIntyre Law. We have over 100 years of experience fighting for Oklahomans injured in automobile or semi-trucking accidents. Distracted driving is an epidemic. According to government studies, there are 1.6 million accidents caused each year by distracted drivers using cell phones. 1 in 4 of all crashes now involve texting and driving. If you have been injured and want to learn more about your rights, call us right now. The consultation is free.
We love what we do, and we're good at it. We are trial lawyers. Call McIntyre Law today.
The OBU Athletic Department would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of Bison basketball. Bank First, Billy Boy Barbecue, Boomerang Diners, Chick-fil-A Shawnee, the Citizen Potawatomi Nation, the Dennis Morris State Farm Insurance Agency, Eric's Pharmacy, First National Bank and Trust, First United Bank, Hampton Inn Shawnee, Hudeberg Auto Group, Emmanuel Baptist Church, Lowe's, McIntyre Law, Send Relief, the OBU Graduate College, P&K Equipment, Pine Cliff Printers, Qdoba, Rob's Smokehouse, Shawnee Mills, Shawnee Pit Stop, Sherwin-Williams, South Central Industries, SSM Health, St. Anthony Hospital Shawnee, TAC Designs, Tinker Federal Credit Union, The Lunchbox, the UPS Store, Village Tours and Travel, Vision Bank, Walls, and Whataburger.
73. SWOSU was 37.5% from 3, 15 of 40. By comparison, OBU 36%, 21 of 59. The Bison just 5 of 19 from 3. Foul shooting, OBU had a lot more opportunities, 17 of 21 compared to 9 of 11 for Southwestern. Rebounds, Bison plus 3, 43-40, plus 1 Oklahoma Baptist on the offensive glass, 15 to 14. Turnovers, this was huge tonight, 15 for SWOSU, 26 for OBU. 32-9, the points off turnover advantage for the Lady Bulldogs. Southwestern distributed the basketball well tonight, 23 assists, 32 made baskets, 17 assists on 21 made field goals for OBU. The Bison had 2 blocks in the ball game, both of those from Kayla Highfill. 3 blocks tonight for Southwestern, and they had 3 different, Southwestern had 3 block shots. Oklahoma Baptist had 2, and both from Andrea Petrarita. Points off turnovers, 32-9 Southwestern. Points in the paint, 26-24 OBU. Second chance points, Bison 10, Southwestern 9. Fast break points, 25-17. Bench scoring 34-18. Southwestern led at halftime, and they just cruised to the second half, outscoring Oklahoma Baptist 46-28 to go away with an 88-64 winner tonight of the opener of this men's-women's Great American Conference doubleheader. More post-game with the individual numbers still to come. Bison fall to 0-9 of the season. They lose 88-64 to nationally ranked SWOSU on the Bison Radio Network. Okay. Hey, go ahead and talk to Bo. I've got to do something.
Okay. Can you hear me, Bo?
Gotcha.
Okay. Got a 60-second commercial coming up.
Okay. Let's make some money.
Oklahoma Baptist University inside the Noble Complex. A final in the women's game. Southwestern 88, Oklahoma Baptist 64. We have Oklahoma Baptist head coach Bo Overton with the post-game show. Bo, another story with a lot of turnovers, 26. You're not going to beat a nationally ranked team with 26 turnovers, but there's still some positive things coming in. Get Khalifa Ford back and a couple of little runs there for your Bison.
Well, you're exactly right, and I think you got to give. Southwestern has a really good team. They're strong. They're fast. They can shoot the ball. Very skilled. We're just steps here. We're going on steps here. I thought getting Khalifa's feet under her a little bit is really going to help us. Kaylee Hurst came in and really attacked the basket and played well for us. I thought Kayla Highfield, made some shots for us early, kind of got her going a little bit. So, we just got to keep going. We've got another game Saturday and then Monday, 2 days later. Learn from this a little bit. Get ready for Saturday.
Todd and I, we've watched Andrea Petrarita last year, and we just can't believe that the improvement that she's made from last year to this year.
Well,
I don't know if it's the coaching staff, her footwork, her soft touch. She was 8 for 10 from the field for 21 points, a career high 21 points. Something that as good a team as Southwestern is could not stop her inside.
Well, Andrea works really hard. That's the number one thing. She's in here every day working really hard. Very, very proud of how she just keeps getting better and better and better. And then that's the thing with Southwestern is, they put so much pressure on the ball, put so much pressure on your guards that, if they can get by that pressure, then, Andrea can make some things happen. And then, kind of adding Khalifa to the mix a little bit. I'm really looking forward to getting all these pieces here.
No doubt about the pieces. Khalifa Ford, a lot of muscle on her. I saw her pushing some players around. It really brings your team up to a higher physical level.
It does. And I was really excited about her conditioning. She's during this rehabilitation, she's worked really hard. And you could see it on the floor tonight. You know, she had to get her feet under a little bit, missed a couple easy shots early, but once she got into the flow of the game and got the speed of the game a little bit, I was really impressed with her conditioning.
Okay, Coach, we'll see you for a 3 o'clock tip-off in Ada this Saturday.
All right, got it. Look forward to it.
Thanks, Bo. It's Oklahoma Baptist falls 88-64 to Southwestern in the opener. We'll have the men's game coming up on the OBU Radio Network.